Hey everyone, welcome to the Mark and Macy show. And this is a long-standing Christmas tradition, the Mark and Macy Christmas special. And we have planned this show just especially for you. So I bring on, of course, the better half of the show here, Macy Golder. Hi, Macy.
Hi, happy almost Christmas. Sorry I didn't
Almost
wear
Christmas.
my red and green today, but
Yeah, there's really nothing Christmas about our show except for, of course, thank goodness for my Christmas tree.
you're bringing the whole show together. You're doing it.
Yeah, I should have went with like a red or green shirt. I don't own green shirts. No green, no brown in the wardrobe. They're outlawed for the most part. But I do have red shirts, but I went with the blue today for work and didn't change for the big Christmas special. So, Macy, it's Christmas and I know you're kind of a Grinch, but you're growing out of that, right?
Yes. Slowly but
Okay.
surely, a little bit every year. I guess my heart grows a little bit bigger for Christmas.
Oh, your heart's growing bigger. Our noses grow bigger as we get older. Did you know that?
I hope not. I like my
Yeah,
nose as it is.
yeah, that's not good for me either. So, so let's see. Christmas. What do we talk about? I don't have anything really good. I want to save my little stunt here for just a second. So, do you have any great Christmas memories? What is the best Christmas present you've ever gotten?
Um, Best Christmas present I ever got. I was in fifth grade and my parents got me the field goal for my backyard.
Oh, you told me about that in the first show that you were quite the kicker.
Yeah. Other than that, best present I've ever. I don't really know. I mean, they're all pretty good. I usually get like something every year that's like the big cool gift. Um, I don't know. How about you?
Yeah, okay, I got it. Yeah, my sister is phenomenal. I don't want anyone else to hear this that gets me presents because everybody does a great job, but my sister's phenomenal when it comes to, she's just the type person that if she comes over and she just knows what to do, she knows what little activities to do for kids, and she always is kind of the life of the party and thinks of things to do that are fun or whatever. And sometimes they're a little cheesy, a little stupid, but they're fun. So one time you'll love this. You know what? She didn't get that for me. My mom got me that. Yes, it was like a beautiful Ohio State jacket with the Blocko on it and my name on it. And I was only like 12 years old, so I just thought that was the greatest thing in the world.
Hmm. All right. Wouldn't quite put that on my
That's
list.
the best I can do off the top of my head.
I can say, and I say this with a kind heart, and
Yeah.
I did regret it, but one year for Christmas, it was when I was in college, I got a toaster oven from my grandparents. And my cousin and I were the same age, and we both got toaster ovens, and we opened them. And I said, "Are you kidding me? I got a toaster oven? Like, what? Like, what is happening to Christmas? Like, I'm getting a toaster oven. Come on." So I cried, had a meltdown, acted all crazy. My cousin did the same thing, so I wasn't the only one, and we fed off of each other, so it made it 10 times worse. And then I realized my grandmother was so upset because she thought that was the best gift that she actually gave to like anyone were the toaster ovens, right? So here now we feel bad because she's upset. It was the worst Christmas ever. And still to this day, I get, made fun of. "Oh, you got a toaster oven." And they always say like, "Oh, you're going to have a meltdown with this too." Blah, blah, blah. Like still to this day, I still get it. And I can say that year, the following year, I moved into my apartment. So I guess it was my freshman year. Once I moved into my apartment for school, the only thing I didn't have was a toaster oven. And do you know how many times I could have used the toaster oven?
Grandma knows best. She
She
knew
knew.
what you needed.
And I was just a punk, like,
Yes.
toaster oven.
You melt down, Odell melts down. Is it any better?
I mean, I wasn't, diving into any piles and
Okay.
throwing some
All right.
punches or
You
that,
didn't
but, I definitely had the same reaction.
okay. You didn't take the toaster oven and like headbutt it into your grandma the next time you saw her.
No,
Okay.
but it's funny. I should have like, if she was smart, if she would have wrapped my presents again like next year, she should have put it in a toaster oven box because I never even looked inside. I just like saw the box and was like, forget it, I don't want it.
The toaster oven. Yes. I don't even know what a toaster oven looks like. It's like a toaster oven. Oh, it's an oven. Yeah, that
Yeah,
it's just a
I'll make
larger version of the oven,
correct.
or the toaster,
It's a
smaller version than the oven.
yeah.
Got it. All right, Macy. So, do you have any big plans? Just the typical Christmas with the family, it
Yeah,
sounds like.
just uh just family stuff, kind of hanging low. Whatever pops up is kind of what we do. We don't really make plans. We're kind of just like, hey, you want to get together or this or that, and whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, pretty much same here. Although Christmas Eve, go out to dinner, maybe watch some movies. I taped a bunch of Christmas specials, that kind of thing.
Well, Christmas Eve is special for us. Christmas Eve, every
Oh, okay.
year we've done the same thing. We've always gone to my grandparents' house, and there's this whole like order to everything we do. So that's cool because it's tradition and it
Yeah.
doesn't really change. But other than that, that's really the only night we have set, or the time we have set for something to do. But
Yeah, I feel bad because I talked to my mom last night, and I have missed a few Christmases going back to Ohio and spending it with my entire family. So I have a little size down Christmas here, and yeah, I can tell my mom she's not quite the same, and she that bothers her, and she talks about, well, we usually do this and we usually do that, and yeah, she plans things out to a grand scale, and we have a tradition of she plays the piano, and we sing Christmas carols, and she makes a big dinner and the whole deal. So not this year. Although, like 3 Christmases ago, this would actually be better than the Ohio State jacket. I told my mom that I couldn't make it for Christmas, and I did. And I showed up on Christmas Eve. Yeah. And she was like, yes, like bawling and all crazy. But that was good.
yeah, that's nice. That's always fun. So let me ask you this, because I was just having this debate with my
Yeah.
grandmother the other day.
Okay.
For Christmas Eve, is it always the same, I guess, food, or is it different?
Well, now for me, it's different because I take my kids out to dinner. So it's
Okay,
whatever
so
nice restaurant I can get reservations. But before with my mom, it's
yep.
the same dinner. Yeah.
Okay, so that was my
Oh
point. My
yeah.
grandmother is struggling on what she should make for Christmas Eve dinner. And I don't understand how that's always a question, because to me, it should always be the same thing.
And
And
what
she
should it
said,
be? I'm
well,
sorry.
I don't know, because I'm really picky, so I'm gonna
Mm.
have her make me something different anyways. But I said to her, she said, well, who eats the same thing every year? I said, you do on Thanksgiving. What's the difference? Like Easter, you have pretty much the same thing. Thanksgiving, you have the same thing. So why not Christmas? Why is it such a struggle? And I don't know, she went into some thing about whatever, but I didn't know if other people did the same meal every year
Yes.
or they did different things.
Same meal every year. It's usually beef stroganoff. I don't know how we got into beef stroganoff, but at some point early in my life, and I really like it, so I'm good with it. And then there are, yeah, the other side dishes are always the same. My mom makes fudge. She makes, of course, all the typical Christmas cookies. There has to be chocolate chip cookies there for me as well. That's. I know it's not a Christmas thing. What's gross is the New Year's Day dinner for those people that have to make pork chops or not. No, it's ribs. It's ribs and sauerkraut for New Year's. You know that's a big New Year's Day meal, right?
Yeah, something with sauerkraut, but I don't
Oh,
even
it's
touch that or
disgusting.
go in a room where it's cooking because it
Yeah,
smells.
it's
So
brutal. It's
I don't.
brutal.
Usually New Year's Day is for me is football, so it's just like football food,
Oh,
and
yes.
I don't. If someone asks me what do you eat on New Year's Day, I say football food. I don't know, whatever's.
There was a year that Ohio State was playing. And you know that this show is ruining my front of being a very neutral college football analyst.
Sorry.
Yeah, I guess I didn't. You didn't exactly force me into it, but I'm telling stories. So there was one year I couldn't believe my mom. She is very aware of what's going on, not in terms of football because she doesn't know what's going on, but in terms of my attachment to football. And she set Christmas or New Year's Day dinner right at the same time that Ohio State was playing in a bowl game. And I took a TV, obviously a small TV, and I set it on the the uh, the dinner table,
Hmm.
and that was okay. She was okay with that.
I'm surprised Mom was okay with that. I mean, I know how that goes in our family too. We plan things around football games.
Yeah,
Um,
to a certain extent.
if
Obviously, if
there's
there's
a game you
football
want
on
to
that
watch and
day,
dinner falls at the same time, you just have to figure it out on your own.
which leads me to a really good story. Maybe you won't agree with me, but I've always liked this story. So I worked at a grocery store when I was in high school and into college. And I never had to work Sunday. So they had a rotating schedule on Sunday, but the bosses knew that I loved football and they never scheduled me on Sunday. And even when it wasn't football season, I didn't want to work on Sunday. So they were good with that. Well, we brought in a new manager and suddenly I'm on the Sunday schedule. And I was like, are you kidding me? Like I was talk about Odell Beckham being entitled. When I worked at Sparkle Market, I was entitled. I had all sorts of stories I could share about my feelings about my place there at the Sparkle Market. Anyway, this would be one. I don't work on Sundays. So they put me on the Sunday schedule. And even though I made more money, they paid more money on Sunday. I still didn't want to work on Sunday. So I had my girlfriend bring a television to work. And I went out and got it, walked through the front door, walked right to the back, did nothing but sit in the back stock room and watch football. That was my protest. And that ended the Mark working on Sunday schedule.
Hey, whatever it takes, man. Whatever you got to do.
That's what it took then. So enough of my rebellious time. All right, Macy, I know you need to go. You've got a family dinner coming up. So I wanted to let you know that in the spirit of giving, it is the giving season, it's the holiday season. I had a few things that I wanted to give you. So
Right.
I know you really said that you didn't want this, but I'm going to give you a second chance because I really think that if you would reconsider, is that not a good looking Christmas ball right there?
I know Buckeyes are good luck, so if it will be a token of
Okay.
good luck that you just threw across the room,
Yeah,
then sure.
I knew that one would be rejected. Okay, here's number two. I have a backup. So they get better as they go. And number two, actually, I need just to touch something up here real quick.
I feel like this is like one of those game shows where you're like, do you want to go with option one, two, or three, but you don't know which is going to be better or worse.
Yes, let's add that to it because number three, you'll see why this could work. So let me. I thought of this. Macy didn't necessarily want to do a holiday show here, a Christmas show, but I made her because I love Christmas. So here's while we were baking Christmas cookies, and I added the so there's your Christmas cookie. Maybe that's you. I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, sometimes my makeup's really uneven, and that's what it looks like. So,
I don't think I have a yellow. I could put like some hair on here. I'll work on it later. So we can improve on that. And then number three, you called it. That's it right there. That's number three. So you're going to
uh,
have to wait for that one, and you're going to have to. Maybe I should have you decide. That's all you know about number three. It's a white envelope, and there appears to be nothing in there. Believe me, there is something in this envelope. I guarantee you. I have
um,
just made Christmas Day a complete letdown for you after this demonstration.
seriously.
Oh, yes.
So we've got the Buckeye ornament, which
Yes.
good luck and is now rolled
Wrapped
across the
now.
floor. We have the cookie, which is a striking resemblance to myself.
Do you have any green shoes with a white blouse? I'm not going to comment on your pants attire. But,
I mean, I'm definitely seeing the face. I mean, come on, you got the
oh,
lip color
yeah,
perfect.
your left eye is
It's kind of
wow, it's kind of
like,
wandering way over there. Woo!
or the envelope that I have no idea.
Got to get yourself a nice blue necklace, though. That's beautiful.
Yeah, I need
There it
that.
is. Okay. So
Uh,
anyway, eh, you can actually have all three. You can have all three. I'm a generous guy.
Thank you.
So there
You're
it
a
is.
huge winner today on Christmas.
What's that?
I'm a huge winner today on
Yes,
Christmas.
you are. Yes, you are. On Christmas Eve Eve.
Yes.
Okay, Macy, good stuff.
Yes, thank you. Have a wonderful Christmas with your family and enjoy.
Yes, you as well. We will talk soon.
Sounds
All
great.
right. Merry Christmas, everyone.